Hi, and welcome back. So today I want us to talk about detoxing from our iPhones or detoxing from our phones. How doing a 5-minute reset can help us with slowly letting go of the power it has over us. Can you do it? I know it's going to be hard, but I want us to try it, right? Think about it. Within the last hour or just today alone, how often have you picked up that phone? Have you looked at it? Have you scrolled through social media? Have you spent more than an hour on it already today? Okay, think about it. Well, let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Famika Griffin, and welcome to Being Intentional on Purpose, a space where we stop moving on autopilot and start choosing our steps with purpose, where we rediscover who we are without the titles and is able to feel seen, understood, and inspired to step boldly into who we are meant to be. While I don't have all the answers, I am fully committed to exploring them with you. So let's start being intentional on purpose together. So I want to start this episode off with just letting you all know that this feature is going to, this episode is going to feature products that I love and that I have been that I've been using for maybe the beginning of this year. I think is when I really started to work on, separating myself from the phones. I just want you all to know that I am going to talk about some different products that I've been using through Amazon. And as I talk about them, I want you to know that I'm going to share the link on the comment section of this episode. And I'm also going to share it on the Being Intentional on Purpose blog. So if you're not subscribed to the blog, please do so, because there I'm going to share different links to different products that I have used or I'm trying out or that I would like to use to help me with different things on being intentional. I do want you to know that if you buy through the links that I'm going to share with you all, that I may earn a small commission, but it is at no cost to you. So as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. So you're not paying me anything for buying your product. It's just the mere fact that you use my link to purchase that item. And so because you use the link that is in my comment section or the link that is in my blog, that I may get a qualifying I might get some commission from it. I'm trying it out. We're going to see how it works. I realize that Amazon is my best friend, even though it may not know me. It doesn't know that we're best friends, but we're best friends because I'm telling you, I have like 2 Amazon drivers that constantly come to my house. Like every day I am getting some Amazon boxes coming through. And so a friend of mine was telling me about, this program where you can actually be an Amazon affiliate. And so if you share some of the products that you've used and the products that you love to your listeners, to your readers, and they decide to purchase from your reviews, then you can become an associate and get commission off of it. So I'm trying it out. We'll see how it plays out. I'm excited about it. And so I just wanted to make sure that I shared that with you. But let's get back to the topic at hand. And that is focusing on how do we let go of the phones and do a 5-minute reset in order to help us release it. I want us to focus on the problem. I know for me, it's a problem, even though you might not be ready to acknowledge it yet. I've come to the realization that I cannot be in denial over this. It's a problem. My phone is my addiction, and it is stealing majority of my time in a day, and that is so not good, right? I don't know if you're like me, but think about it. Are you constantly checking your phone? If you realize you left your phone at home, would you turn around and go get it? It has happened. I have done it. Sad to say, but I have done it. So if you answer yes to these questions, you are what I like to call, breathe with me, an addict. Well, how do we slowly detox from our phone, you ask? I promise I am not going to tell you to get rid of the phone. I'm not going to tell you to throw it away in the ocean somewhere. I am only going to recommend that we start with like a 5-minute intentional break. We want to be able to regroup and regain our freedom from the phone. So this is like a mini detox that is going to allow us to reduce anxiety and regain focus, proving that you can control the technology, not the other way around, right? You are in control. Say it with me. I control the phone. The phone does not control me. So I want to share some tips. This is what I like to call it, tips to achieve it. So I know you are wondering, how do we do a phone detox in just 5 minutes? Well, I'm glad you asked, because you're not doing it in 5 minutes, right? What you're going to do is change your mindset, right? You have to be intentional about the things you do to help you detox yourself from a phone. For example, some physical distance is needed. Yes. If you are like me, then your phone sleeps with you. When you go to bed, you putting it right by you. The charger is connected to your nightstand. When you wake up, you grabbing for the phone first. Okay, correction. I wake up, I grab my glasses first because I cannot see without these bad boys. So I'm grabbing my glasses first just so that I can see who has texted me, what is going on with social media. It's so sad. I'm working on it though. I am working on it. So, to avoid waking up reaching for your phone, it is best to have a charging station that isn't by your nightstand, like possibly in another room altogether. This way, when you go reaching for that phone, you have nothing to reach for. And the phone is in another location, so it's not right by you. So you're slowly resetting your mind to not automatically wake up grabbing for a phone. So I'm trying it. I'm not going to say it's easy, but I am saying it's worth it. So what I've done is I bought a charging station. I love it because it was a part of my birthday gift last year. And my son bought it for me. It's in the shape of a G, because my last name is Griffin. I know. I love it. It's in the shape of a G. And it's a 4-in-1. Wireless. So it charges the phone. It's an alarm clock. It gives you soothing music. So it has the Bluetooth where you can play music to it. It has like the LED lights that glows for you. So I love it. And because it was a gift from my baby, it's like it's extra special. But I am going to share it with you all. I'm going to share the link with you all. So make sure if you want to see what it is and what it does. But what it does for me is it allows the phone to be on a station. So I haven't completely taken it out of the room yet, but I do have it where it's inside of the G. The G is also now connected to the phone, but it's like my alarm clock. It helps me wake up. It gives the LED lights. It flows in the room. So we're trying it out. Baby steps, right? If this doesn't work, then I might have to just remove the phone completely out of the room. But so far, I'm doing pretty good with it. The next tip I want to give is, because you may be thinking, I use my cell phone for an alarm. And so if I remove the phone out of my bedroom, then what am I using for my alarm now? Get this. Are you ready for it? I don't know how old you guys are, or if you can go back in time just a little bit with me, right? Do you remember a time before we had phones? And just in case you forgot, no worries, try it out. Try to remember just a little bit this thing called a digital alarm clock. You remember the ones that you can sit on your nightstand, has the digital time on it for you. You can press the snooze multiple times on top of it. Yes, that one. So my G-shape alarm clock, the 4-in-1 that I'm talking about, it actually does it for me. But there's another one that I have been looking at just in case I have to remove the phone out of the room. So it is one that's called the Adiki digital alarm clock, and it's from Amazon too. And it looks so cool. So I'm thinking about getting it just to try it out. I'm still going to put that link on here too. So if anyone has already gotten it or is thinking about getting it, try it out and let me know too. But I'm telling you, just having that alarm clock, being able to press that snooze button on it and not grabbing your phone will also help you slowly detox yourself from it. And then here's the last tip to achieve it. You ready for it? Replace the habit of holding your phone in your hand at all times. So we're gonna need to have like a distant relationship where the phone is not always by us, where we're not always constantly checking to see if someone's calling us. Oh, my planner is on the phone. Well, there's a thing called paper planners too. And so I love those because it's something that I can physically touch and flip the pages to and check and write it down. For me, if I say it out loud and if I write it down, I will retain it more than just having everything on my phone. And so now I'm constantly having to go on the phone and set up all these alarms. I'm clicking snooze, and sometimes I'm clicking snooze to things that I really do need to be paying attention to because right? It's an appointment that I'm missing, but I click snooze on it, so now I don't see it. Well, I have this legend planner that I got off of Amazon that works miracles for me. It allows me to put all the birthdays in there, telephone numbers, because again, like we use our phone for everything now. Who can remember telephone numbers anymore? It allows me to put all my appointments, all my to-do lists in this legend. And so I love it. It works well. So I'm going to put that link on there for you too. Now that we have what we're focusing on and we know some tips that we can use to achieve it, I want us to get into the mindset of just getting it done, right? We need to hold ourselves accountable to keep this momentum. We need to be able to do the work and be intentional about doing it. So if that means we could try a morning no check rule. How about we commit to not touching our phones when we get up, right? We now have the tools, we have the tips, we know what we can use to get there. And then putting the phone away when we're having dinner or having meals, like make that time a time to regroup, recharge, get to know the family, listen to one another instead of constantly having our heads in the phones. Because if you're like me or like my family, if you pause for a minute at a table and look around you, you'll see everybody's head is in a phone. No one's talking to each other anymore. You're not getting to know one another, and it's so sad. And so now when we go to dinner or when we having meals at home, we put our phones down. We put it in a room, we put it in a basket, we put it somewhere, but it is not at the table because I want the table to be a place where we come together and we talk to each other and we get to know each other. And then another thing is having that moment where when your mind tells you, look at the phone or see what's going on social media, it's almost like, have you tested yourself out to see, can you go an hour without getting on your phone? Or can you go 30 minutes without being on your phone? Better yet, can you do 10 minutes without being on your phone? Right? So ask yourself why am I grabbing my phone in this moment? Is there a need? Is someone calling me? Is someone texting me? Why am I constantly on my phone? And then you will slowly find yourself realizing that you are missing out on the life around you, what is going on around you, because you're so busy trying to see what's going on in everyone else's life through social media. So we have to take a moment where we just enjoy the moment that we're in, right? Enjoy the life that we've created. Be present. That's what I want for us. So before we continue our day, take a meditation moment with me. Let's close our eyes, take a deep breath in, and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Feel the physical weight of your body in your chair. Notice the silence that exists when you aren't consuming content. In this moment, we don't need to be on our phones, checking emails, scrolling social media. Just focusing on ourselves and our breathing and realizing that we are enough exactly as we are right here, right now. Visualize your day ahead as a series of intentional choices, not a series of reactions to a screen. You own your time. You own your focus. So take one deep, final breath with me. Open your eyes. Put your phone on the charging station away from you, or put it on Do Not Disturb for a while and go live your life. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Don't want you missing any future episodes, okay? Until we meet again, have a wonderful week on purpose. Let's be intentional about it. Bye.